Hello ladies and gentlemen, with 1.19 just around the corner, releasing on June 7th of 2022, I thought I'd do a little showcase of the recent snapshot that was added to Minecraft Java Edition. So the Warden was actually so loud that I can't actually show the audio. I didn't realize it was this loud, so I'm going to do this voiceover. So the first thing on the list is the Warden. I placed that bedrock wall there to see if it would stop him, which it didn't. He can blast through the bedrock, which is kind of insane and a bit overpowered. And next here, I'm going to fight him. And at this point, we're just fighting, and then he kills me. And then I type in this command, which I cut out, which kills him. And the voiceover is over. The Warden drops this Sculk Catalyst. That's cool. Don't need that. The next model on the list is the Frog. The Frog has a very cool feature where if you feed him a magnitude, I think it's gotta be a little one, so there's a little one. I'm making me look like an idiot. See, there we go. He'll drop this frog bite, because he's the orange one. He drops the orange one, and there's different variations. The purple one, the green one, and the orange one. Well, it's yellow, I suppose. And then next we have the leg. If you give it an item, and then drop more of that item, which I just dropped the whole stack, he'll pick it up, and I'll set it to I set it to the note block, and he'll drop it off at the note block. So let's find another. Oh yeah, he's just throwing them at me. Okay. So give this one. All right, and okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Just gonna throw all these, and I think you get the point on these guys. Alright, the next one on the list are the tadpoles. They don't do much, they're just space balls. I should not have done that. Alright. And then next on the list, we have the items. I believe this is all the items that are coming in the new update. We have the new spawn eggs, the bucket of tadpole, all these skulk things, the recovery compass, which points to your latest death, frog lights, tadpole eggs, boats with chests, as mangrove variations of stuff, and then we have some mud stuff, and then the swift sneak, which makes you sneak faster, and then we have the goat horns, which were recently added. And I know they look the same, but they actually all play a very different sound. Since this is a showcase, I'll show them all off. The first one is Yearn. The second one is Dream. The third one is Call. That one is creepy. If you don't care for this, you can just skip ahead. The fourth one is called Admire. The fifth one is called Seek. The sixth one is called Feel. The seventh one is called Sync. A short-lived. And the last eighth one is Ponder. Now there was really no order to those, and that brings us to our next segment, this door. Let's see what's behind here. Oh, Blaster is inert. Well, that's not very nice. And that brings us to our actual next segment, the Ancient City. Now, the Ancient City is a structure that spawns about an average of maybe 1,000 blocks away, I believe. I believe it's around 1,000 blocks away average, but that doesn't mean every single time, but that's just the average. There's various little structures, and I could spend a very long time going through all the things in the Ancient City. It's actually very detailed, a lot of hallways, and here's the bridge entrance to the whole place. Here's this little watchtower, and I just wanted to show off this little portal right here. I don't know if it's a portal or not, but it's pretty much that big one there, but just a little remodel. And I thought that was pretty cool. And here's the world seed and the locations for these things, which brings us to our next segment, the mangrove swamp. This isn't a very big mangrove swamp. If you look there, you can see one of the other frog variations. There's 3 frog variations, depending on which biome they're spawned in. And there's the mud block, the mangrove trees, which are nice pink right there. The mangrove roots, which make them spawn in this weird way, which I think is pretty cool. And something actually I noticed cool about this one is that it spawned next to a jungle, and there's a jungle temple right there, right next to it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But there's not much to say about the mangrove swamp. It's cool, but there's not much to say about it. There's the entrance to the temple from the mangrove. Still thought it was cool. The next thing on the list are some of the crafting recipes that were added. If you take 8 echo shards, 1 compass, then you can craft the recovery compass. The echo shards are found in the ancient city. And if you take the disc fragments, which is kind of self-explanatory what they're gonna make, use 9 of them, you can make music disc 5 on the disc sounds like this. Now, I don't really feel like playing, so there's a little bit of it for you. And that concludes the 1.19 update. If there's anything I missed, please let me know in the comments. You should be expecting this update on, I believe, June 7th. I think that's when they announced it. 1.19, the wild update. It's gonna be pretty cool. See you there. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have fun.